Okay, stick with me for about 5 to 6 minutes. Everybody keeps complaining about or arguing about Trump's personality, while there's this pre-built machine that's being uploaded into our government behind the scenes. And this machine is none other than Project 2025. So it basically operates like a government in a box. It's a policy playbook, it's a staffing pipeline, it's a training system, and it's all built by the Heritage Foundation and their coalition of aligned white Christian nationalist organizations. And it's designed so that any willing Republican president can just walk in, start signing, staffing it, and executing it really fast. So look at it like this. The Heritage Foundation is like your product design team. They write the blueprint. Your coalition partners inside of this are like your subcontractors. They break out the specialty chapters and modules. And then your donors are like the ambassadors who build out this whole thing. And then your federal agencies, they're the workforce that's going to execute and implement the policies. And then your training academy is like the onboarding program. You got your personnel pipeline, which is for hiring. And of course, Trump, he's just nothing more than a figurehead or a franchise owner who signs and ensures that it's getting scaled. Trump is just a brand in a pen. That's it. He's not smart enough to read it, to understand it. And these people, they know that, right? So Trump chases branding, his legacy. So for him, it's like putting his name on the Kennedy Center, signing checks, the Trump coin, the Trump gold card. That's his MO. That's it. And these groups have been active inside of and alongside his first administration, and they're back again. In his first administration, the Heritage bragged about 64% of their policy recommendations were implemented inside of his budget, or they were under consideration, or they were implemented inside of the policies. You can find this information on the Heritage website. For me, the translation is, this isn't new. This is an established supply chain. And if we need to fight it, which we do, we want to fight it, you can't look at his personality. You got to map the machine. How do we do that? We go after the supply chain. So who wrote the manuals? Who's staffing it? Who's funding it? Who's behind it? Who's getting installed? Who got assignments on day one? So we need to lift and shift our attention to that type of fight. So we look at places and organizations like the Heritage, the Federalist Society, the Sons and Daughter of the Confederates, these types of groups and their donors. That's where we need to put our fight and our energy. Have you ever heard of Project or 7 Peaks? I never heard of it until Muncie made her. I'm going to tag her in my links. She calls herself a deconstructed Christian nationalist. She's awesome. She basically is rated on the lifestyle, and she's very knowledgeable biblically about, the whole thing. So, that's her background, her education, her training. And she describes this, the 7 Peaks. And then when I went and looked it up, it talks about this Christian political strategy kind of thing, religious strategy, where they take this and they are going to, or they're supposed to influence 7 spheres in our society. So that's religion, family, education, government, media, arts, entertainment, and business. And Project 2025 doesn't mention 7 peaks or 7 mountains or anything similar to that. But what it does is, if you look at the framework, you can see kind of where it overlays that mindset. And so you can look at it through like a mountain such as the government, education, media, and their family policies inside of the Project 2025 itself. And what I do is I'm gonna show you where I take the table of contents and show you the breakdown of all the chapters and who wrote it, who wrote each chapter. That way you can get an understanding and an idea, and then we'll look at, these people. But specifically, I pull out 2. I pull out chapter 14, which deals with our everyday life, CDC, FDA, policies on healthcare, stuff like that. And I deal with the education chapter. So in the subsequent videos, you will see me dive into those, and you'll see me, highlight the receipts as well. So just stick with me, and then you'll see how we break into the fine print of Project 2025. And I know it may seem overwhelming to talk about, let alone read 900 plus pages. There's also a Stop Project 2025 task force who did a kind of a scale down, and they pull out, the different parts and pieces of Project 2025, and that's about 132 pages. And I would encourage you to read both if you can, if you want that deep dive, or at least go in and pull the things that, you can kind of focus and keep your attention to. But otherwise, just stick with me, and I will use their own resources and show you how they're planning to remake or are remaking our society. All right, until then, see you on the high side.